Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of the Weekend High Podcast coming to you live. Another week. Your man KZL, your man Swag, back at it again. Hope y'all had a great week, great weekend. Whatever you're doing, whenever you're listening to this, here's our little bullshit ass show, as they say. Subscribe. Maybe this the show you listen to when you're scrolling in between your Facebook. Like, damn, let me check this nigga show out real quick. Or you may just be my family. Like, well, you feel, guilty and shit. Like, well, let me get this nigga.
Yeah, might as well see what he talking about. But I got a lot of that during the 80s and 90s. Top 10. Check this stuff out, man.
Yeah. But however you listen, if you didn't want to listen, happen to stumble upon this or whatever, we're glad to have you. If you would and could hit that like button, it'd be much appreciated. Definitely like anything. So we're gonna cut to the chase. Y'all know what it is. Hit the like, subscribe button, share, on your social media and whatnot. But we will keep it moving right here. We got some interesting stories this week. We're gonna kick it off. Well, you know what? I might as well just kick it off with the hot shit. Why not, man? Everybody been talking about Will and Jada this week. You know what I'm saying? Jada Pinkett came out and said, basically, her and Will have been separated since 2016. Now, normally I don't cover stories like, we don't want to get into too much of the gossip and all that type of shit. But, it's a trending story. So, hey, why not, give our thoughts on it. But like I said, she revealed in a book she just had come out, or she's writing a book. Forgive me if that's wrong, but she had, let people know, hey, shit, me and Will, ain't been on the Hitchcock side of the game in since 2016. Now, I felt that honestly, I don't really even be going along with their marriage like that.
Your hair was like Squidward right there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cue ball in that mug. You know what I'm saying?
Get slapped in this motherfucker.
He can't slap me now. I know they ain't together. He just.
Oh, yeah.
It's over. He's like, man, fuck it, man. I ain't messing with you, man. Uncle Phil. Anyway, but yeah, man. Yeah, she got the cue ball side of the game going. No, she got her little thing going with ball head or whatever, if you like that, on the alopecia side. But it just came out. It was in the news that Will had responded to all the stuff she was dishing out. Different people had their takes on it. But he is, finally broken his silence. Saying that what he felt about the, separation, her publicly revealing they ain't really together. You know what I'm saying? They together, but they ain't together. It's complicated on you, So Will Smith, he broke his silence. He said, what did he say? Basically, he said, the actor responded to a comment request from the New York Times and opened up about what he learned from the actress' new memoir, Worthy. That's named her memoir book, Worthy. In addition to reportedly saying the book kind of woke him up, he said he realized Jada is more resilient, clever, and compassionate than he'd understood.
Okay, that's a take.
Damn, you think? Damn. I ain't noticed. But you know what? I've been there myself, man, Will. So sometimes you don't see it coming. You confide in people, you trust in people, you let them in on things that you like, we together, we won, shit. And sometimes they can use that against you, you know what I'm saying, or be more, instead of you thinking they, massaging your shoulders, but they really taking receipts on your motherfucking ass on the side. Like, baby, this shit down. This nigga in here crying like a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Taking receipts on him in the game.
Taking receipts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He also said, when you've been with somebody for more than half of your life, a sort of emotional blindness sets in. Just what I said. And you can all too easily lose your sensitivity to their hidden nuances and subtle beauties. Now I don't know about that part, but okay. Will's comments come days after Jada, whom he married in 1997, shocked the public when that was a long time ago. She admitted she and her husband had been living separate lives but refused to get divorced. In an interview for NBC News, I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever, and I just haven't been able to break that promise, she said. So by the time we got to 2016, we were exhausted with trying. I think we both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be. So all that time they still not living up to whatever they expectations. Expectations can kill relationships sometimes too, you know what I'm saying? But then think about it, they had been together since 1997. They still, I guess, maybe she was expecting this nigga to be like Tupac and shit. And,
no, man, they got a lucrative brand. I wouldn't cut out real quick either.
Yeah, now if you thinking on that side of the game, like you like, yeah, that's put it this way, she know what it is. Try to get that.
I mean, she's a talent, but she's limited in her skill set. I ain't trying to dog her, but she ain't no Will, So, on the equity side of the game, she ain't bringing much beside them kids to the table.
So basically, allegedly, she could have just been holding on to this point here where it's like almost like a stock investment. You know what I'm saying? You buy the stock when it's low.
Now she can cut bait. Yeah.
And now when it's at its height, it is at the highest it could be. He has reached his ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Because after the slap debacle,
crypto out this.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? After the slap debacle. His ceiling kind of bust, you know what I'm saying? His stock started to go down. So now she probably, it could be said allegedly that maybe she just, jumping ship. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, damn, he didn't reach this height. He didn't fucked up his, basically the Oscar ceremony was basically for him and he fucked that up. So he never getting back invited to that again. It's like, okay, now I can go ahead and jump ship and dump off and then, get a little piece of the cake at the same time and be cool. So, masterful plan. Now, also, in the news about that story, Jada Pinkett responded to Jada Pinkett Smith. Do I still add Smith on the end? But Jada Pinkett Smith responds to rumors that she was responding to rumors that her and Will are swingers and that they gay. She said it's further from the truth. It's not true. It's made up. Now I don't know how she could say it's made up when the whole August Alsina thing popped off. The entanglement thing. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But let me put
fly the bat signal.
Fly the bat signal. This is all the ladies. Yeah, we ain't with the suit game. I'm just saying. With the whole messing with your son's friend thing and everything, it wouldn't be a far leap to that. So, what's your thoughts on that? That her coming out saying that all this but the funny thing about it is I thought she was the one who came out in the media and said that they had an open relationship and all this kind of stuff.
Well, they had an open relationship, but I think the homosexuality was the suggested part to it,
But she said neither is true. She said they're not swingers and they're not gay. Neither, because it was for both of them. Was saying that both of them could have been, had homosexual relationships, whatever like that. But she's saying the whole swinger thing and the gay thing, none of it's true. So I think she's just saying that shit.
Well, I mean, you can not be a swinger and still be in an open relationship.
Can you? I don't know.
Hey, they might be slipping through the cracks. But either way, man, they both broke the rules, in my opinion. They broke their original constitution to their relationship by letting stuff leak out into the public and getting caught up in feelings. But I mean, now knowing that they might have been broke up in 2016, it seems like I heard something back then, that they was in trouble, but then they just worked past it. But that saying it gives a little bit of bail to Jada. Oh, like this whole August shit. I mean, it's still her son's friend, but it's not like a dumb and Will's eye as much since we now find out they was broke up there.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing he said, August said, is he had permission. So that's what make people say the swinger thing. You ask some permission from a motherfucker. They're like, yeah, go ahead. But Will Smith said, marriage for us can't be a prison, and I don't suggest our role for anybody. But the experiences, that the freedoms that we've given one another, and the unconditional support to me is the highest definition of love. You know what? I think that's bullshit. Because
he said hogwash.
I mean, it is, man. It's that's smoke and mirrors bullshit. It's like this: if you want freedom, be single. Don't get married. That's the simple thing. Don't I hate when people try to merge marriage and single life together and kind of make it seem like it could work. Because a lot of times, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but 9 times out of 10, those type of relationships that work is very small percentages. You know what I'm saying? Most people in those type of relationships end up not to fuck together. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you're going to grow apart because it's like this. It's like you don't have no accountability. So you got your freedom, you have no accountability. So it's like easy for you to be like, well, shit, fuck the shit, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? And to mess with other people, because it's like the rules are lax. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's the kind of relationship you have to be it takes certain type of people, you know what I'm saying, to be able to withstand that type of relationship and be in it for the long haul is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, kind of, when you think about it, any relationship that's not led by love is going to be just like this in some way or form. And I think,
right.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
When you lose that connection between each other, you see what I'm saying? I think that's that, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can basically expect your shit to be fucked.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I gotta draw the line and bringing other motherfuckers into the bedroom. That's a sanctum.
Yeah. Well, leave your comments and thoughts, y'all. Let us know.
Hit the buttons, fam.
Hit the button, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Will and Jada.
Dash and scatter they at.
I hope it worked out. I hope it, work out however they want it to.
Hell yeah. Hey, with this being said, that makes Jada and Beyonce the GOAT Black Power couple now. No, Denzel and Carmetta.
Yeah, I think for real, Will should probably cut bait and get a fresh start, man. He just go ahead, cut bait and get a fresh start, man. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know on that. I don't know about, you already know what everybody heard the rumors about him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, put it this way, I don't even want to think about that. But whatever it is that's going to make him be cool or whatever, how he want to live his life, cut bait. You know what I'm saying? If they can't work it out, I say just cut bait, man. Because they didn't put, you know what I'm saying? It's too much shit out there. Like, she didn't put all type of shit out there. He didn't put, it's like, to come back from that.
Shit.
I mean, I don't know, man. But I just wish the best to both of them. Shit, man. Wish the best.
Yeah, he out there slapping pipsqueaks. His stock might be down right now. Bunny and that.
Yeah. Moving right along, y'all. We're gonna take it to something else, man. I gotta get off this relationship stuff, man. Usually they say this for like B-side material, but what the hell. But interesting story, man. I believe this is New York. Bam. In New York, interesting story. There was a sister that was beat up because a deli dude thought she was trans. So, I guess she wasn't that cute.
He's on the broad shoulder.
Ain't no way this could be a damn woman. I'm beating your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but no, I'm gonna get off. All jokes aside, y'all. All jokes aside. Yeah, but no, for real shit. This is an interesting story because This woman, she was buying weed at a New York City deli because weed is legal in New York City. And she was kicked in the head, dragged by a worker who believed she was transgender, lawsuit says. Left footage recorded at the crime scene of Jasmine Adams being kicked after being dragged out of a deli. Now, this is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, all jokes aside in the beginning, I don't want y'all to think this is fucked up for real. I don't never want to see no shit like this. But so she was being dragged out of the deli in New York City after a cashier mistook her for being transgender. Jasmine Adams is dragged by her hair by an employee at the Staten Island deli. Footage provided by Robert Brown, Esquire, lawyer. Without any arrest yet made by Staten Island police, a woman who was caught on video being dragged by her hair in the street, kicked in the head by a cashier. She was mistook. Okay, even if I'm skimming through it, y'all. Sometimes these articles, they'll say the same thing over and over. Even if I was now this is what Jasmine Brown said, the person who got kicked. She said, even if, I'm quoting, even if I was a transvestite, what does that have to do with anything? She saying, shit, no matter what I was, I shouldn't have got fucked up like that. That's basically what she's saying. Adams, 35, has sued the West Brighton Deli and Grill. The lawsuit, obtained by Law and Crime, specifically names the deli's owner. Let's see here. Adams alleges the employee grew upset with her while she was at the register preparing to purchase marijuana, which is legal in New York. Adams, who does not smoke, says she was on her phone with a friend who asked her to pick it up for her. The marijuana cost $40. Adams says when she was discussing with her friend whether this was in fact what they wanted, an employee took this as an insult, presuming she was trying to negotiate the price. She told the news the man sucked his teeth, got mad before he threw the packet of marijuana on the ground. Adams refused to pick it up, and she claims he started yelling at her about how she was trying to get him fired. He was going to call the police. Adams then told the man she just wanted her money back, and that's when he heard that's when he heard him call her a transvestite. Adams, who is bisexual, said before she knew it, the cashier had maced her while she was inside the store. She said she attempted to defend herself by swinging him with a coffee pot, and she grabbed off the counter. By then, she had grabbed her hair and started dragging her outside the corner store. Okay. My thoughts here on this real quick is, funny part is now this is funny that all this happened and he didn't get arrested. You know what I'm saying? Because you saw it's a white, he's either a white Latino or Arab dude. By the picture I'm judging. Let me put the picture back up for y'all so y'all can see again.
Look like you about to put the curb stomp on him, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, he might be a light skinned, but I don't know. Is he a light skinned brother?
Look like skinny Khaled in that motherfucker.
Yeah, skinny Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Now the thing about this is interesting is that my thoughts is from listening to the story. Okay, he mistook her. They trying to bring in the LGBTQ thing in it. Because he could have been calling her a transvestite as an insult. You know what I'm saying? He might not have thought, meaning she was ugly. You get what I'm saying? Like, get your ugly transgender looking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying that's on the joke side of the game. He could have been saying that as a. Possibly could have been saying that as a derogatory, as an insult. You know what I'm saying? And not meaning it as a. See, to me, they trying to bring that into it too. But at the same time, I don't think they're bringing that into it because think about it, this dude ain't arrested. So if it was a person who was transgender, I'm sure this dude would be arrested by now. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
because it's just a sister. It's just a regular ass sister.
She did say she was bi, so it must be.
But but being bisexual, that's not something somebody can identify you by looking at you. You know what I'm saying? You would have to know.
Yeah,
like no, you can't. Like she can't walk into a store. He'd be like, "Oh, she's bisexual." No, you're not gonna be able to know that. Like that's an afterthought.
I know, but I'm saying she was probably on some extras or something we don't know about because, with her being accused to be a trans and with her admitting that she's bi, them Warriors would have came and brought the cavalry for her a couple days ago. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you said I get what you're saying. With her coming out now saying, "Hey, look, y'all, I'm bi." You know what I'm saying? So he can get the clamp down. I get you on that one.
Yeah. So yeah, he might have been legit spooked out. By the way she was talking fast on the phone or something. I don't know.
He said that.
But still, I mean, the moral to this story is that another fair-skinned person gets away with kicking us out on the curb and shit,
Right, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? They said that the cashier only called her a transvestite after observing her rainbow-themed wristband. I still don't think that. I think he was trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? People be having jokes. You know what I'm saying? So
he showing their broad shoulders and some shit.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he probably was trying to be funny with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your weird looking ass, get your Bruce Jenner looking ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? He was trying, get your strong faced ass up. He was trying to
get your strong jaw.
Get your Thor jawed ass up. You know what I'm saying? Get your ancient you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, get your deadly do-right jawed ass.
Trap jaw from He-Man and shit.
That's why he could have been saying. I'm not trying to cape for dude. I'm not trying to defend, but I'm just giving a different perspective, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now he could have been, honestly, my thoughts. It could have did. I'm gonna tell you the reason I think he reacted the way he acted. You know what I'm gonna say? Because he's black. You know what I'm saying? In New York City, a lot of other groups don't like to deal with us. And they already have a negative idea of us for whatever reason. I just, from people I know from New York and, going there, they have something, how it is. Even if you go to, even if we taking it back home to Chicago, Gary area, the people who don't look like us run those gas stations. Even in Atlanta, Georgia, put it this way, in a lot of communities where the gas station owners don't look like us,
yeah,
they treat us like we ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? They treat us. They don't clean the store. They don't have fresh food in the store.
Hurry up and buy.
They yell at your ass. Hurry up and buy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what I think it is. But that's just me. That's just my thoughts and opinions on that. Any more thoughts and opinions your way, Swag?
No, man, we unpacked that pretty good. And until we learn more information, I think it's something we don't know yet.
Yeah. I mean, from what I'm seeing, she said she wanted to get out of there. She thought she did feel in danger for her life. She thought the dude was gonna kill her. And then I would too, man. I mean, he didn't really have to do all that, man. I mean, he literally dragged this lady and stomped her. And my thoughts is this:
caveman style, man. That was nuts.
Right. If it was a dude, he wouldn't have did that. If it was me or you coming in there, he wouldn't have did none of that shit. I already know that. He would have let me. If I'm on the phone, he would have just been waiting for me to get off the phone. His energy would have been different. You know what I'm saying? If a man's energy, if it was somebody like us, a brother, from that way or that area came up in there, I'm sure he wouldn't have acted like that. You know what I'm saying? People like that always react to children and women. You know what I'm saying? Like other groups like that, they react on children and women because they know that I got the upper hand. So
that was scandalous right there.
Yeah, man. If it was a brother in there, he wouldn't have did all that, man. You know that. But keeping it moving, y'all. Keeping it moving right along here. Man, this is a funny story I came across. Actually a good one. Because I might have to find out who did this too, the photographer, or find out the dentist. Because, veneers are on the horizon for me, y'all. They coming soon. I'm trying to get my tooth game up. But this young fella here, That's the rage right now. Everybody getting their tooth game up, so I'm getting mine up. Teeth are healthy, but I just want to, have that $1 million smile or whatever like that.
This nigga gonna bring out the jibs on them.
Big chompers. I'm gonna have a big white. I'm gonna get the Steve Harvey.
Jibs,
Let me get the Steve Harveys. Nah. But check this out. This young man, as you see below, it says, "Who's the photographer? I'm trying to book." It was a mother who sent her son, to school, for school pictures. Everybody got kids who know about school pictures. You send your kids to school with something nice, how you want them to look. You buy that expensive ass package. That package be expensive. One of the most highly anticipated moments for parents with school-aged children is picture day. It's tradition for the school to put on picture day for students so parents can get pictures in school, be prepared for yearbooks and things like that. Some parents go all out to make sure their little ones look great from head to toe. From the new outfits to snazzy hairstyles, some people go as far as hiring their photographers so they can retouch photos for their liking. With that in mind, one parent had an issue with her child's school. On their picture day in a TikTok video, a mom shared that the school added veneers to her student's photo. And of course, social media users had something to say. So the school added veneers to her student's photo, and she wasn't happy about it. She said the audacity of it all. The school didn't give my baby veneers. She said, no, this school didn't give my baby veneers, as this video starts. So what do you think? They touched up little man's teeth in the photo.
Popping this shit.
Yeah, they gave dimples in that mug. Hey, look, they even did his lineup. Look at his little lineup. Look a little like crispier. Another picture.
They got a little white pencil.
Yeah, they put the white line on there. They got the white line on that mug. Man. They touched him all the way up.
Yeah, but class could clean, ain't it?
They touched the brother all the way up, man. So what do you think about that, man? Would you be mad if your kid came back from school looking like?
I mean, I probably get a whooping because they think I was up there making faces with some false teeth and shit. Man,
hey, you know what else? It looked like they lightened them up a little bit too.
I don't know. I think that might be the contrast off them jibs. Man, them was Keith McTeeth's the game show dude.
So would you be mad, man? A kid, your son came home, he was touched up. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn.
Yeah, I'm like.
So she said she was bothered by it.
Yeah, I'd be ticked off, but if I ain't paid for it, I'd be like, man, you can't put this shit in a yearbook. But it'd be funny to laugh at later. I don't know. I don't know if they trying to send a message. I mean, his teeth wasn't like smoking teeth yellow and shit on the floor.
Like he be drinking coffee and smoking squares.
Yeah. Chewing tobacco and shit.
Oh man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but like this was not going in your book. That's about all I would probably do, unless I paid for the package. If I paid for the package and Miles brought that shit home, I'd be up there.
Yeah, the mother said that he got $100 haircut the night before. He was kind of tired or whatever, but she said I know $100 haircut, damn, but I don't even got no $100 haircut. But she said
that's a house call.
Yeah, my barber, he probably got a house call. My barber, you know what I'm saying, look is good, charge less than that, but she said she want the natural look. She don't want. She said the same thing too. It looked like they lightened him up. That's what I thought. She was like, that don't look like her son because on the picture he looked a little lighter on the picture too. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't appreciate them touching. She wanted the untouched photos or negatives. However, she received the untouched photos. The company likely sent over a response over the retouched photos. So she says her son is handsome anyway, and he don't need. And also, yeah, she said that the dimples. She said she had a problem with the dimples. She's like, her son don't got dimples. He don't even.
They made him a Gerber baby in that motherfucker.
They AI'd her son and shit.
Hell yeah, they put the scrim on him.
They cloned him.
Hell yeah, Tyrone D.
Hell yeah, you ain't lying. They straight Tyrone D. Let me see it.
Got him looking docile and shit.
They gave him a full set of teeth too, boy. Look at all them teeth.
I'm talking about fucking gems, nigga.
Dimples. They gave. Hey, the mother said they gave my son veneers and dimples.
Hell yeah, he's like Sammy Davis Jr. in the motherfucker.
Shout out to the little man and his mom, man.
Hell yeah,
shout out to him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving right along. I thought that was a funny story, man.
Yeah, I like that one.
Man, another crazy story in the news. Oh yeah, man, I gotta talk about this. Your guy T.I. and Trey the Truth from Houston rappers. They was in the news because he was out here checking people, man. They had to check a couple people. I don't blame him. I guess one of these so-called, like, these people who try to do prank videos stepped to T.I. and Trey the Truth and try to do a racist joke. And so they, end up checking him and stuff. So I and Trey were immediately taken back by the man, Crystal Tobias Riley, and almost sent him to the hospital. Because they said, what did he say? He said, hey, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing here, boy? That's what he said to him.
Oh, the dude with the overalls.
Yeah. So he said, boy, T.I. said, boy, I ain't nobody's boy. And then Trey replied, compare him to Bob the Builder. So they was joning on him, calling him Bob the Builder and shit. So the rapper's friend then lunged at Riley and grabbed him by the neck. And he began threatening his life, with Trey seemingly moving in on him to inflict more harm. The trap music artist could be heard telling Trey to think about it, his actions before they do something they can't come back from. But then Riley yells to the men that it's a prank, bro, and the friend released his neck. Trey can be seen warning the TikTok about chasing virality. He insists that if he continues to do these pranks, he'll end up hurt. If this is how you go try to get viral, bro, that shit'll get your ass hurt out here. And I ain't nobody's boy. Go about your business, man. This ain't the way to go about it, bro. So, T.I. added, God bless you, bro. Peace be unto you, and getting to better things. And then another dude said, we'll beat your ass. Somebody from the entourage said, we'll beat your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So, what are your thoughts? Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why people do jokes like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's like what Funny Markle does. That's one thing, but this dude that goes by saying "boy" and all that shit, like the one big muscular dude that was going around smacking cigarettes on niggas' hands, he got killed. I'm
sure he did. And then on top of it, you going around doing some racist ass jokes, like, dude, don't play like that. Don't play like that out here.
People that are stressed out with life and shit.
Hell yeah. Everyday life, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Don't play around like that.
Wonder how they gonna hit this car note and pay the mortgage in the same check. And then you know what I'm saying? Talk about some boy. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, making 2 payments off the same check, you come back to us some boy. Yeah. Your ass. Get your ass, boy.
That probably won't end well at least 75% of the time.
No, it's not going to end good, Some of these, SWSs, they be out here doing stuff like that. They think it's funny and stuff. But like it's Trey the Truth and T.I. said, and even the dude from Entourage said it the best. We'll beat your ass, man. Chill out. chill out with that stuff. Moving right along, y'all.
Sit your ass
Moving right
down.
along, man. It was a little bit of justice, I guess, served for brother Elijah McClain. He was a young brother. I think he was. I think he had some kind of mental disability, and he was the one. The police killed him in Colorado, of all places. Got brother Dion out there, but the jury convicts Colorado police officer in 2019 death of Elijah McClain. It says Colorado police officer has been convicted in connection with the August 2019 death of McClain. Additionally, a second officer has been acquitted of all charges in connection with McClain's death. So one of them got off. That's why I said somewhat of a. That's why I actually said somewhat of a.
Well, I mean, did he get shot by 2 bullets?
But Randy Rodima was convicted of criminal neglect, homicide, and assault in connection with McClain's death. It's important to note that Rodima has remained an Aurora, Colorado police officer since McClain's passing. So he ain't missed a beat since he killed the dude. However, Rodima is currently suspended. Now he's suspended. Meanwhile, former officer Jason Rosenblatt was acquitted of all charges, so they let him off, which included reckless manslaughter and assault. Notes that Rosenblatt was fired before the force in 2020 after reportedly replying "ha ha" to a photo he received via text that reportedly enacted McClain's death by chokehold. So they passing jokes around about the shit, they laughing about the shit and all that shit. According to the outlet, 12-person jury reached the verdict after deliberating for 16 hours over 3 days. It took them 3 days. Come on, man. Rodima's attorney comforted the officer's wife after the verdict. I bet he did. Elkins reportedly told the woman that Rodima may not go to jail. Listen to that. Don't worry about it. He gonna get off too. Don't worry about it. See, that's the bad signal. He put the bad signal out, the dog whistle out there. Don't worry about it. He comforted his wife. Don't worry about it. We'll have him out by Christmas. He'll be home by Christmas.
That's crazy.
He's not even gonna go to a real prison. He's gonna put him in a little boot camp. Ain't this a bitch? And that's what they call justice nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So a win. See what I'm saying? That's what you call just. That's not even a win. That's just a sleight of hand. That's some Jedi mind trick shit.
Yeah.
We go look. We let the other officer off that was with him that helped kill him. We said we convicted this motherfucker who did kill him. But his attorney said, "Don't worry, told the boy, don't worry. Just give me a little time. We're gonna get him out too. We're gonna bounce him out too."
He said, "You'll be home before your soup gets cold."
Right. He might have to do a year in the boot camp. I'm gonna try to get him, a little time in a medium security boot camp for about a year. You know what I'm saying? Wow, this brother is just got slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get no justice. So this is his mother saying this. This is not justice. This is a misuse of taxpayers' money. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And when you continue to allow the type of injustice that happened to my son, there's so much to work on. There's no way we're going to get unity. So Lisa's mother, she already know. It said Rodima and Rosenblatt are the first 2 of 5 police officers and paramedics who will stand trial in connection to his death. Also, hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Additionally, McClain explained that she feels the potential 6-year prison sentence that possibly waits. So he's just gonna get 6 years, and that's gonna be time suspended. Yeah, so his office, that's what I'm saying.
Year and a half.
He go. Look, his attorney was right. He gonna get off on this shit. Look, his mother said, "Now it's not enough." Because Rodima wasn't alone in what he did to my son. He had accomplices. He had buddies with badges that all are bullies. So it's not a victory for me. And no matter how they try to clean up their slate, they still have my son's blood on their hands. And she's absolutely right. Sister is absolutely right. This with these 2 SWS is suspected white supremacists. I'm gonna call them that. What they look like. Cause look at them. One of them look like a damn skinhead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is clear misjustice, man. I don't know how else you can slice. I don't know how else you can slice it. You know, that's the kind of trick bag. That's the trick bag. That's a trick bag right there. As Brother Tariq always says. That is one right there. We're gonna slide a hand your ass. Okay, yeah, we're gonna convict him. Yeah, we're gonna convict him of 6 years. Give him suspended time. He'll be home he'll be home in a year, maybe a year and a half.
Time
If that.
served, suspend the
Time
rest.
served. Time served. Why this mother got to go through life, and her son, you know what I'm saying, who wasn't doing nothing to nobody. He even told
Man,
officers
but you notice how every time one of us gets extinguished, they pull that fucking mental health shit.
yeah, they try to. Well, that's the thing. He had told the officers as they approached him that they were invading his space and he had mental health issues. He told them that. Like, he had issues with boundaries, you know what I'm saying, with people in his personal space. He was like, "Hi, I'm a mental health person. I have mental health issues. Please, respect my boundaries." You know what I'm saying? Because it makes me nervous. I get anxiety or whatever. He was explaining. This is explained as I'm reading.
It's for the kid.
But see, look, the difference is if it was a little white kid saying that shit, that kid wouldn't be dead. They would be heroes and like, oh, we helped him and we took him to Burger King and we, got him a Happy Meal and
he got
we gave him a ride home. We let him turn on the siren. All that kind of stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But when it's one of us, it's like it's a whole different ball. And see, the fact they suspected white supremacists or are some is because of the picture. They texted a picture of somebody in a chokehold and they put ha signs on it, so that lets you know where they coming from, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and these are the people who are in law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the people who are in law. I'm not saying all law enforcement bad, but I'm saying that you have to be aware that a lot of people in law enforcement don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you could be doing nothing. You could be mentally handicapped. You could be mentally whatever. You could be normal. You could be an average person. Whatever label you want to put on yourself. It don't matter. You could be like, because some people always put.
You might have your little epileptic bracelet on, and then
it don't matter.
The brains beat in.
The common denominator, when you got this skin on, you know what I'm saying, they see red. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You could be thinking, oh, I'm LGB, whatever the hell you think. No, they don't see that shit. They see this shit first. You know what I'm saying? They see that first. That's the first thing they see. You can put all the little labels you want to put on, but you be one to them. You be one to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't looking at you like, oh, I think he's that's there. No, that motherfucker's that's you in one. My bad, not be one. You in one.
ER1.
You know what I'm saying? You nigga first. That's nigga first. Well, I'm disabled. You're a nigga first. Or I'm gay. You're a nigga first. Well, I'm half white. You're a nigga first.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck you are. And a lot of people don't wake up to that. They think that, they can hide behind other labels and they can hide behind this and they can hide behind that. But when a real SWSC you in one.
Yeah, you the op.
That you are a op. You is the op. All that other bullshit you could try to hide behind, it ain't gonna help you.
That's the shit about you old.
Your ass is a op. They see a op. If you ain't looking like them, look, if your ass don't look like Monty Python, your ass is the motherfucking op. Your ass don't look like motherfucking Dolph Lundgren, nigga. Your ass is the motherfucking op. Your ass don't look like Thor, nigga. Your ass is
there you go.
Shit. Your ass don't look like Tom Hanks, nigga. Your ass is the ops. Shoot. Cause remember, that's what your ass don't look like Rittenhouse, nigga. Your ass is the opposite. Rittenhouse, he looks just like my grandson.
Yeah. He looks like little Nicky.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's so sad for this young brother. Let me put his picture back up, man. Our brother, rest in peace to our brother Elijah McClain. You know, we still just, you know, his mother's still fighting for justice for him. I know, you know.
Hey, he was just like my little cousin and shit.
I mean, yeah, he could be any one of our little cousins. You know what I'm saying? He could be there. He is our little cousin. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
It's like, you know, like I said, it don't matter. And he, like I said, he was a person who, he was aware of his own mental health issues enough to tell the police. Like, the police should just waited for the paramedics to get, then the paramedics should, you know, they going on trial too, because they shot him up with something. They had no hit. They didn't even know his health history, and they shot him up with I don't remember the drug, but they shot him up with something to sedate him. But unbeknownst to me, because I'm not in the medical field, but in the medical community, you don't shoot somebody up or sedate them without knowing their medical history. Is what I
remember. They probably said, just give him some fentanyl, give him 10 cc's of
right. You know, so yeah, they didn't have no health, so they on trial too, because it's like they're basically, they took part in his death. You know, after he got to the hospital, some days later, I believe he passed away. You know, so like I said, rest in peace to brother Elijah McClain, man. Gone but not forgotten, my brother. But let me get him one more last time.
Peace, bro.
All right, moving right along, y'all. Breaking down narratives. Now, think about that. Now, that happened to brother Elijah McClain right there. Oh, your girl is back in the news. I forgot. Damn, your girl is back in the news. Carly Russell. The reason I was bringing up Carly Russell is because she, Sister Carly, you know, she's the one girl from Alabama.
Oh, that's the one saw the baby on the side of the road, right?
Right, the baby on the side of the road. Here she is, Carly Russell. That's her attorney pulling up and stuff to court. The thing is, she don't look too happy. Yeah, yeah, her attorney, yeah, old school attorney. Yeah, you know, that's kind of brother get you off though. But it says she got found guilty on 2 charges of kidnapping. My bad. I'm sorry. 2 charges in kidnapping hoax. The state recommended jail time. Now listen to that. They recommended jail time. They want her to go to jail.
And you got motherfuckers.
And you know, anytime we do something, they want the strictest punishment whatsoever. Right. Now, now it said that she continues to face consequences for staging her kidnapping in July. The same month, she was charged with 1 count of false reporting law enforcement and 1 count of falsely reporting an incident. The charges are classified as misdemeanors. I'm going to say it again. The charges are classified as misdemeanors. Russell ultimately pleaded not guilty, but on Wednesday, Judge Brad Bishop ruled there was enough evidence for a guilty verdict. The outlets reports that Judge Bishop ordered Carly Russell to pay $831 for each charge. It totaled $1,662. She's also responsible for $17,874 in restitution, per AL.com. Russell could be facing up to a year in jail for the charges, and prosecutors are reportedly insisting she serves at least 6 months. Listen to this. Her attorney, because she just, oh my God, she has, for what she did, she needs to burn. Listen to that. Listen to this. Now, of course, I agree with her paying them some money back if they use taxpayer money, you know, to go look for her and all this type of shit, you know, whatever.
Rescue shit. Yeah.
I mean, I really don't agree that she has to pay it, but I'm agree for.
I mean, that might be an arbitrary figure, you know what I'm saying? Had it been a bigger city, it'd probably been more money, you know.
Well, shit, they charge her $17,000. You think that's You think they use $17,000 worth of shit to try to find her?
No, that's why I say I think it's an arbitrary number. I think they just put out in there.
Oh, you think it actually would be more if it was a big city, huh?
No, I'm just saying they probably don't have a number for what they did.
Oh, but you said, I heard you say earlier, you think if it was in a major city, it would even be higher.
Oh yeah. In the bigger community, it'd have been bigger. They just said, you know what? That sounded like about $18,000 worth of damage.
Hey, I like how you looked around. That's how they did.
Yeah.
Hey, so her attorney, Emery Anthony, tells CBS 42 that they have appealed the case while handling the situation with care for the sake of Carly's mental health. I think she understands what happened. She has apologized. I know y'all said through me, but that's not good enough. But she has apologized for what transpired. I don't want her to have any type of breakdown or anything in that nature. So we are handling her with kid gloves, trying to make sure her mental state is just fine. Now, see, that's the part I'm tripping on, because you know damn well if Carly Russell had blonde hair and motherfucking blue eyes, they would be saying, well, you know, her mental health, her head wasn't right. And she, you know, she said that after the fact that, you know, we both said that maybe when we were first doing that story, that you even said it. You were the man who said it. You said that you felt like she was going through something. It could be drug use or mental, some kind of mental, something was happening to her mentally, or it could be something connected to drug use or something. But you know, I don't think it's drug use, but I know you were saying, you were saying that, that it had to do with her mental health, though. I know you did say that. I remember you saying something.
And that's the part that scares me, because everybody did what they should have did on paper. Got her back unconditionally, and then they just let her, you know, play herself out. So I fear that she might get the screws with this one.
Hey, now listen. Think about it. If she was blonde hair and a blue eye, and they said she had a mental break. Think about this. Remember what they were saying about remember the cop who broke the inmate out? Remember the female white cop who broke the white dude? Right, and they made it a whole romance story, and they went on a run and everything. And remember when they finally we did the story. Remember when they finally got caught? They said, "Oh, well, her mental health was fucked up. That's why she did that." And everybody had compassion. Everybody had so much. Oh my God, don't send her to jail. She was going through something. And this sister, she can't get the same thing. Nobody got hurt. Nobody died. Okay, so some officers had some more OT on their check. Shit, they should be happy with that shit.
Yeah.
You know, and all this. And look, they trying to now. The girl say she got mental problems, and they want her to go to jail for 6 months. So how does that help her? See, that's what we get. That's
the butt breaking shit.
Yeah. So damn her mental health or whatever. Fuck that. Lock her up. But then when you got all these fentanyl heads and meth heads out here, we supposed to have compassion. Oh my God, they're just going through something. They got hooked on it. But remember back in the 80s when our people was on crack, they was put them in jail.
Yeah, lock up their daddies.
Lock them up.
They make no more.
Lock them up. Well, they going through something. Fuck what they going through. Lock them up. You know, and then when it's you know what I'm saying, when the shoe is on the other foot, it's always a different narrative. And the reason I brought Carly Russell up is because, you know, I had something in my back sleeve. Now there was a young man. Because you know, people will be like, well, no, that's, you know, I back up what I'm saying, because people think it's just, oh well, you know, they always trying to say something's racial. But I'm gonna show you. I got to show you. I always got to show you. There was a little white dude. He was accused of raping a girl, 13 years old, and he was smirking as the he was laughing as the conviction got overturned. So this little dude, and he did, and I guess he pretty much did the shit, but he got off on it. Of course he got off. Now look at this dude. Now look at this. Here he is right here. He's happy.
Love motherfucker, ain't he?
Yeah. So he was accused of raping a 13. A man who was spared jail after being found guilty of rape has had his conviction squashed at the Court of Appeal. Sean Hogg, 22, smirked as he left Court of Criminal Appeal. Now this is in the UK, Edinburgh, after his conviction, or overseas.
Oh, I'm going to say that dude look like Pippa over there.
Hell yeah. It said after his conviction for raping a 13-year-old girl was overturned. Prosecutors admitted mistakes were made during the trial, during which he was accused of raping a 13-year-old girl multiple times in 2018 when he was 17. So he was 17. So he got off on it. And I guess he shouldn't have got off on it because he did the shit. I mean, allegedly. Following his acquittal, Mr. Hogg is told he will not be subject to retrial. So he don't even get retried for this either. Now, after speaking, Mr. Hogg's conviction was squashed. His accuser said she now has no hope of closure. She also urged the Scottish, they're in Scotland, I guess, Scottish government not to introduce juryless rape trials as is under consideration. So basically, this dude probably did some shit. I mean, we've had similar trials like that in America. Remember the influenza kid who said he did some shit. He had affluent influenza kid, and they still looking for him. So this is nothing new. What I'm saying is, you get a dude who's accused of raping girls and shit, he gets off. You get Carly Russell who fakes her own kidnapping. Nobody gets hurt. Everybody just got overtime hours. And they want her to go to jail. These motherfuckers, no, we need to put her in jail. You see what I'm saying? It's depending on how you look, that system work way different. You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter how you look. That game is rigged.
Yeah. No, I'm saying depending on how you look, meaning what color your ass is, that game is rigged. When you got the right complexion, it ain't. You look, when you got the right complexion, you can get off on rape trials like this and be up at like, hey, I'm off, guys. Tea and crumpets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go hop them fake ass earrings and buy some scones and
you know what I'm saying? So I mean, and I'm just saying different narratives. Just like another thing, like I don't watch this show, but I've heard of it. You know how they have the Teen Mom show? Now, if you don't on that Teen Mom show, most of them little girls are white. And here's one of them right here.
I know her.
She had her fifth child. Now the narrative is always little black girls or she's a hood rat. She got all these kids. They always got all these kids. If you look at that show, they act like these people are like inspiring. Like they have a big following. They making money. You know, the narrative is, she's just a teen mom. She just made a little mistake, but she's making the best of it. But then when you see a sister, if it was a sister with her fifth kid, everybody be like, oh, look at her.
You like a project chick.
Hood rat. Look at her. Ain't doing shit with her life. Look at her, 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, be aware of narratives. Be aware of narratives. You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody who looks like this does it, oh my God, I love her. I get a show. She gets a show. She gets sympathy. Everybody loves her. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad of a thing. She just made a couple mistakes.
Yeah, about 5 or 6 of them.
But then when you get a sister who look like this, put her ass in jail, lock her, throw her ass away, and throw away the key.
I ain't trying to be toned up, but look at her attorney.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the attorney. You look at it, he like an old he like old Mississippi pimp in that mud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you got an open face silver tooth off in that mother.
Nah, you can't use my Cadillac now. I can't use my Cadillac. Granddaddy, can we use your Cadillac? Hell no. Y'all better get the fuck away from my Cadillac. Nah, I'll take you where you got to go.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That's the narrative, man. When you look a certain way, you get a different narrative. You know, when you know what I'm saying, look like mashed potato face, when you got the mashed potato face and have 5 kids, it's a story of triumph. It's a story of deliverance. It's a story of look what he did.
I'm done.
But then when you got the face like this, it's a story of look at her, that Shaniqua. Look at that's how they do. Hood rat chick, project chick. You know what I'm saying? Look at what all her little kids coming out the house like roaches. You know, that's the narrative. For real, that'd be the narrative for us, man. It'd be a different set of rules. You know what I'm saying? Different set of rules. And the last story I gotta put this one on too. Last couple of stories. We got a couple more to go here. Man, you know, brothers and sisters in Chicago, they tired of all the illegals coming. There was a story of a little league football team. They got their whole facility taken over because the immigrants coming in. So the little black boys ain't got football no more because they gonna house the immigrants, and they field house where they used to play football or where they would train at and stuff. Now all this is going on. You know, this is a big thing in the country right now. Immigrants coming everywhere. And one of the reasons why it's appalling to the people of Chicago that's there, they mad about it, is because, you know, these undocumented, I'm gonna say these are illegal immigrants. They're undocumented, so meaning you don't know if they had a murder case back home where they from. You don't know if they had a rape. You don't know if they was a rapist. You don't know if they should be around kids. You don't know anything about them. And this leads me to look at this. Look at these dudes. Boom. Oh, my bad, y'all. We back. Look at these dudes. This is like one of the cartels down there, and they down there talking about a purge. So think about this. So these dudes down there talking about a purge, and they could be coming up here mixed in with the ones that's coming up here. You know what I'm saying? So how do you know? You don't know, because remember, they're undocumented. They said, well, they're undocumented, so they don't have no documents. This whole set right here could be coming up here, being housed where the little boys used to play football. So check this out. The notorious Mexican cartel announces purge and chilling video. Hitmen from the Mexican cartel, one of the most notorious drug trafficking gangs in the country, have apparently announced a purge. The hitmen can be seen heavily armed and wearing Halloween masks and brandishing weapons. The Jalisco New Generation cartel is considered one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in Mexico, as they carry themselves more like well-organized militia than gangsters. In the video, which has shared on X, formerly Twitter, one man addresses the camera and calls out residents of Mexican cities of Otumba, Azcapotzalco, and Teotihuacan, and San Martin de la Pirámides, Teramac, and Alchemy. Sorry, my Latin people, I ain't good with the lingo. I apologize. But the speaker announces, you know, that they're gonna have a purge. We've arrived to the purge these areas, you sons of bitches. We are the absolute mob of Mr. Mencho. The Mr. Mencho mentioned is a message refers to El Mencho, known as Demencio Ruben Asegura Cervantes, the leader of the Jalisco New Generation cartel. So my thoughts is this. I'm gonna stop right there. My thoughts is this. Why the Biden administration is letting all these illegals in here? How did they know ain't none of those militia soldiers coming in up with the people? Because they could easily be, because nobody got no paperwork on nobody. And there's been videos out of Chicago showing when they had the Mexican Day parade, a couple of illegal immigrants beat up grown women, beat up a little black girl, beat her almost to death. So how do you know these militia people, like, it ain't like a Trojan horse? You just letting people, y'all just constantly letting people in.
Once they vote Democrat, then they're gonna be done with it.
And think about this. A lot of the drug trafficking goes through Chicago because it's in the center of the country. Right. So why wouldn't I send my men up there? Or some operatives, or you know what I'm saying, or to run shit or whatever the fuck up there. You know what I'm saying? It's free money up there. Y'all go get it. So, but then y'all putting the little black kids out of their little Pop Warner football field house to house the damn fucking purge cartel in that bitch. They getting here like, hell yeah, we got showers, food, and shit. This shit easy as fuck. We about to fuck shit up around this bitch.
In the car.
Like, I mean, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like, I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
that's gonna be a
man, but
major
yeah,
issue.
I mean, they purpose for being here is to vote because the black vote is dwindling,
Oh
right?
yeah.
For the
Hmm.
Democrats, and
We ain't
so
going
they brought
for
them in, and they probably brought them in with that one contingency: you have to vote, or your ass ain't coming up here, and you have to vote
it.
Democrat.
And you know what a lot of them do when they get here? They vote Republican. That's been
Yeah,
shown in the numbers that usually when they after they get here, because remember in the last election, they said they had more illegals voting for like Trump and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was voting for the damn Republicans. So when they get over here, they don't even vote for y'all. So y'all letting them in and shit. And they don't even come in because even remember,
every nigga.
look, there was at that time in when that was going on, there were numerous articles written by people who were Latino that was saying that they did that. They were saying they did that, like, yeah, I know the Democrats let me in here or whatever, but I vote Republican. You know what I'm saying? So and that's why I don't. Me, I'm not for neither party. I'm only for the party that's going sign that reparations bill and the anti-black hate crime bill. But so whoever do that, I'm behind you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you independent,
Tangibles on the table, please.
and yeah, I mean intangibles on the table. There you go, and some real tangibles, not no symbolic. Oh, we're gonna make a statue of Rosa Parks. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at love Sister Rosa and all that, but Sister Rosa wants us to have that check. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she wants us to have that check. Dr. Martin Luther King, when his last speech, said, "I'm coming to Washington to get my check." He even said it, but people always go with "I have a dream." They're like, "Let me put the PC one on there. Don't put the one where he find out like, wait, they fucking this." Yeah, but that's why after he found out, like, man, this is some bullshit. That's when they like, they got him up out of here. So, yes, they always do that. As soon as you get some kind of a knowledge and then you see what it is, that's when a lot of times they get you up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as you become problematic.
Mm-hmm. Because he saw the trick bag. He was like, well, damn, we doing all this damn marching and we ain't really getting shit. So that's why he said, I probably led my people into a burning house. It's one of his famous quotes. He was mad about that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, damn, I ain't really see. I thought it was all, you know what I'm saying, power to the people, peace. And he saw like, it don't matter what you do. You could be for peace or you could be for violence.
Yeah, because that Lyndon Johnson allegedly hated niggas.
Hey, what did I say they see? In one.
Mm-hmm.
You could be Malcolm or you could be Martin, but what they see in one.
In
one, goddamn it. They see nigga first. That's what they see. Even Muhammad Ali said it. You know what I'm saying? He said it too. So yeah, man. That was an interesting story, I thought. Another interesting story. This Asian sister out here talking crazy shit about us, man. She her old she like the It Clown and shit, motherfucking Pennywise face ass.
Nigga, she like Ronald McDonald with Ultra Perm.
Yeah. Rolanda McDonald and shit.
Ronnie's.
But no, we putting her on blast because, man, she's supposed to be some type of artist, right? Reason I brought this up because everybody was always stop Asian hate, stop Asian. Now my Asians, I love y'all, but when y'all gonna be like stop anti-black hate, because y'all be doing a lot of that shit. This is one of y'all people doing this shit, so I got to bring it up. I got to tell the truth. Her punk ass.
She got to look in the eye too.
Yes, she like punk ass man. Yayo Kusama expresses deep regret for anti-black statements ahead of exhibition. She was at some kind of San Francisco art exhibit or museum. She was at the Museum of Art in San Francisco. She recently addressed her racist descriptions of black people in several written books, including her 2003 autobiography, Infinity Net, just before the opening of her last exhibition at the San Francisco Museum of Art. Also, she said now she backpedaling and apologizing and shit. I deeply regret using hurtful and Yeah, she said she deeply regrets using hurtful and offensive language in her book. Now, this is years later after she'd already made the money off the book and shit, right? My message has always been one of love, hope, compassion, and respect for all people. Now that listen to that. Now that I got the bag off y'all and shit, I said all my racist shit in my book. Let me backpedal a little bit now. She said, my lifelong intention has been to lift up humanity through art. Yeah, right. I apologize for the pain I've caused. All right, yeah, whatever. We don't accept your apology. I don't accept it. I mean, no, I'm just saying, I'm just, but no, she said some fucked up shit. I'm gonna tell you what she said. She said, let me get to it. Let me get to the verse. Oh, now listen to this. Because they fluffed the article a lot, trying to say, oh, she's a different person. You know, I'm about love and compassion and shit now. Now, in the original 2003 Japanese edition of Infinity Net, Kusama describes black people using derogatory language in several instances. This includes marveling at their distinctive smell and animalistic sex techniques. A recollection of the artist using a naked black man in her own performance art with details about his lips and genitals. As well, that's that Dr. Francis, the ISIS paper shit. She, as well as her lamenting an area of Greenwich Village in New York where she used to live, you know, becoming a slum. So she was slumming it. That's what she's saying. She was living with black people. You know, they call that slumming it. With falling she said she used to live becoming a slum with falling real estate prices due to black people are shooting each other out front. That's what she said. Now she deleted some of this from her books. Now they, you know, deleting some of the
redacted.
they put new copies out there on that ass. So try to get y'all one now so you can hold her to it. You know, she gonna try to erase her shit. But basically, Thomas noted that Kusama's 1984 short story, The Hustler's Grotto of Christopher Street, also featured a grotesque and voyeuristic depictions about the smell and genitals of its black characters, a treatment not applied to the narratives of white counterparts. In the 1971 play Tokyo Lee, the Japanese artist also described its lone black character as a wild-looking, hairy, cold black savage. So to her, we are animals. We're animals. We stink.
Yeah, and she wanted that peen.
Yeah, you know, and these is all. She probably wanted some soul pole, as they say.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some peen.
They probably wasn't getting none. Nobody wanted to give her ass none.
Yeah, with a He-Man wig on and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Smelling like garlic and ginger over in the crib and shit. But garlicky ass crotch. You know what I'm saying? A Szechuan crotch having that. But I'm just saying, you know, so she's just trying to keep her book sales going. Oh, now let me redact everything in the books. Let me put the new copies out. So let's get the new copies out.
She pulled a Diddy now. said now she want to give out the publishing and shit.
Right. Let me you know what I'm saying, hey y'all, I'm sorry. I'm for peace, love, this, that, and the third. And you know, it's, you know what's funny though? If you notice, it's always, you know, I'll say this. I respect the SWSs who just out front and tell you they don't like you because of this.
Yeah, at least you know where you stand.
At least I know where I stand. These type of motherfuckers is the ones I like. Who, peace, love, come here, my brother, I love you. As soon as you live, oh my God, that nigger, the Negro. Did I get any of them on me?
You need some hands sometimes are stat.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like that. Don't be fake as hell with me. And you know, think about it. She had black art models in her art. You know what I'm saying? So she probably was with the black models. Oh my God, thank you so much for doing this. I know how they be acting. Thank you so much for doing. Oh my God, I love you so much.
Before they went home,
give me a hug. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you for making my vision come alive. You know what I'm saying? As soon as that motherfucker like, oh my God, did I get any of them on me? Oh, I stink. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't respect that shit. We don't accept your apology. Look at you. Look at your ugly ass. Got the nerves talking about somebody stank. Looking like Pennywise in that bitch.
No, she look like He-Man.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Juggernaut. What was the dude? Oh yeah, he man had the haircut like
Yeah,
that.
Chris
She kind of
Evans.
look like one of them. She kind of look like one of what's the Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory? One of
Oh, the
the
Oopa Loopa gang.
Raggedy Ann head ass motherfucker, like Raggedy Ann and Andy looking.
Oh hell yeah, that's a good one. Raggedy Ann.
Jackie Chan, Raggedy Ann.
Say Raggedy Man.
Raggedy Chan looking mother. It's Joe Raggedy Chan looking motherfucking ass shit. But I'm just saying, man, the nerve of people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you gotta watch. A lot of y'all probably I'm gonna say this. A lot of us be out here thinking shit sweet. Be thinking, oh my God, Kiyoso loves me. She tells me she's for love, peace, and happiness. She put me in her art. I was a live art. I was actually the art she loved. And you don't know this motherfucker practices anti-black hate right behind your back, in your face, behind your back, making you think, you know what I'm saying, she down with you and shit, when she really not. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to vet people who don't look like, you got to vet people anyway, but I'm just saying you really need to vet people. I just see a lot of us let our guard down when people who don't look like us, just because they be nice to you one time. Sam bought me a candy bar at the lunch machine one day. That don't mean this motherfucker don't hate black people. He probably felt. He probably
speak to his character.
He bought you a candy bar. Here's your fucking reparations. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what he said in his mind. That's what he was saying in his mind. Here you go, Shanique.
He's half my part.
His head. Here's your fucking reparations, motherfucker. Take this candy bar. You know what I'm saying? That passive aggressive shit. You know.
Yeah, peanuts is yours anyway.
You gotta watch these, man. You gotta watch these folks, man. You know, don't put off. You know, hey, I'm just saying, be very aware of people. You know what I'm saying? Be very aware of people. You know, because like they say, like the old song say, they smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. You know what I'm saying? But moving right along, man. Yeah, we hit y'all with some seriousness on this episode, man. Other than that, man, I think we're gonna be out on this one. We're gonna see y'all next go round. You know, of course, covering new stories and interesting things. If it's something you want to talk about, you want to come on the show, fuck it. You want to come on the show, bring your punk ass on the show.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bring your 2 cents.
Bring your 2 cents, man. Got the email address down below. Right there going across your screen, you know, or if you have an interesting person you'd like to see on the show, definitely hit us up. I don't do the debate thing too much, but you know, it depends. I might debate somebody, get my debate skills, you know.
Yeah, no, I ain't raised my voice on this platform.
Yeah, man. But definitely, whatever you do, make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay knowledgeable about what's going on with my people.
Watch
your mental health. And hey, other than that, man, just do your thing. And people who don't look like us, if you down with us, you really down with us. You know, don't be quiet on reparations. Like, oh, do you support reparations? You just sit there and look. You know what I'm saying? So if you're really down with us and you don't look like us, you know, be down with us on the things that's important. Not on like, yo, I agree with you. I agree they should have locked Keefe D up. Don't agree with us on Tupac and, you know, little black shit like that. Yeah, I agree with you. That's fucked up. You know about stuff. The BT Awards were fucked up. I agree with you. Don't be down with us on bullshit like that. And then when it's time for some important issues, when it's time for us to get tangibles, then you like quiet in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or like the cops that got brother McClain, they like, you on the jury and shit, like, should we charge him guilty? You like, he wasn't guilty. He was justified. Your ass, he justified. Then you come around your black friends, yeah, man, what's up, man? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you really down with us and you really want to see us you know, get justice, man, because that's what it is. Ain't nobody asking for no handout. People just asking for justice, man. You really want to see us get justice and believe justice for all, then be down, stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, you know what I'm saying, hit me up in my emails talking about the game and bullshit. Then when Reparation Rally come on, like, man, what you down with us? Ain't it? You be hitting me up all the time, white man. I'm not with you. I stay out of that stuff. You know, then you get answers like that. I stay out of that stuff. Get your ass out of here. But all right, y'all, man. I'm out, man. Your boy KZL, your man's Big Swag, man. Doing it again. Peace.
Y'all.